Over the past couple of months, I've been working hard to beat Super Mario 3D World without collecting coins. However, a certain other YouTuber by the name of NicoBBQ picked the same topic and beat me to the punch. The two of us talked on Discord and we came to this agreement. His video would discuss whether or not the game was possible to beat. My video would focus on the minimum amount of coins required to beat the game. But to avoid too much overlap, I won't talk about the levels earlier in the run. You can check Nico's video if you want to find out about those. Anyway, the rules for our challenge are simple. This little coin counter can't go up. If any of the coin counters creep up above the magic 0 at any point, we gotta quit out of the game and reopen it to wipe them off the face of the earth. However, this will be a little bit tedious to record, so we're gonna put a little artificial coin counter to show how many coins I should have. Sound good? Alright, let's get started. When I first started this run, everybody told me it would be easy since it's in 3D. Miro, you can just go around the coins, they said. And while you can just go around the coins, these people were not aware of the golden rules of Super Mario 3D World. Rule number 1, you cannot kill enemies. While our primary objective is to avoid coins, we have to dodge enemies as well. When you jump on an enemy, it spits out its coin and it overflows into our pure, innocent coin counter. Not all enemies work this way, but the majority of them do. Rule number 2, flags cannot kill enemies. If there's an enemy on screen when you touch the flagpole, it'll be removed in the same way as if you were to jump on it. As such, you'll automatically get the coins from said enemies, so to avoid this, we'd have to lure the enemies off screen. However, it would be much easier to use Rule number 3, kill enemies with projectiles. If you throw something at an enemy, it will drop a coin on the floor rather than giving it to you directly. Carrying a fire flower with you at all times is recommended. Now, I know I said I wouldn't really go over many of the earlier levels, but this one is so major that it's worth explaining, even though NicoBBQ explained it in his video. So if you do plan on doing a minimum coin run, you need to be careful of 2-tank. You can't skip it, since the only world skips are in World 1 and World 4, so you just gotta tough it out. Our golden rules of Super Mario 3D World tell us all about how to deal with enemies, but they don't tell the enemies how to deal with other assets. The boxes in 2-tanks are great friends to us, as they help block out the coins from reaching our coin counter. However, these bullet bills are aimed directly at them, forcing them to blast open and reveal their putrid contents. We can't just kill the bullet bills since they give us automatic coins, but we also can't hit them with a projectile since they're immune. And of course there are no other projectiles we can use because we don't unlock boomerang flowers until later in the game. Even if we wait at the beginning to stop them from spawning, the autoscroll will catch up and they'll still find a way to hit the box. Thankfully, there is one small workaround. This game had the pleasure of being featured as a Wii U title, and thus were able to use the Wii U gamepad to freeze the bullets as they spawn. Although even that can prove troublesome, as sometimes they still like to spawn off screen. But as long as you hold the bullet as the autoscroll overtakes, it will despawn and never hit the crate. And just in case Nintendo ever ports this game to the Switch and removes this feature, it should still be possible. The cat suit can be used to redirect the path of the bullets if needed. However, I found this to be a lot more difficult, so I don't recommend this method. There are plenty of difficult levels in this run, but 5-4 is the most problematic of them all. Remember golden rule number 2? Flags can't be used to kill enemies coinless. Take a little look at this scenario. We have an ant trooper spawner sitting on a rotating platform directly next to the gold pole. Why is this an issue? 1. Ant troopers give us automatic coins, so we need to kill all of them with a projectile. 2. Even if we kill all of them, they come from a spawner, so they may come back before we hit the flagpole. 3. If we try to lure them off screen, it won't work because the platform rotates and puts them back on screen. 4. We can't hold ant troopers using the gamepad for some unknown weird stupid reason. But Mayro, you did a video proving that it could be done coinless. Did you lie to us? I didn't lie, but I was mistaken. In my video, I hit the flagpole with the same amount of coins as I had before I hit the flagpole. However, the story didn't end there as I believed. As NicoBBQ taught me on Discord, there's another golden rule that I was not aware of. Rule number 4, not everything despawns. Even though we hit the flag, the Ant Trooper spawner never deactivated. We can still end up getting more coins as the coin counter is disappearing. We can even get more coins while the coin counter isn't visible. You can minimize the amount of coins you get by having the spawner on the far left side of the platform, but neither of us were able to reduce the count to 0.
I spent an entire day doing that level over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But the results always are the same.
Therefore, our minimum coin total has to increase to 2 coins. Until I was contacted by the BBQ man himself, I was under the impression that this game would be completely possible coinless, so he's gonna be forever known as the Destroyer of Dreams. But before we take a little look at the final world, I feel like it would be best for us to look at which other levels are problematic and why. 6-5. This stage is pretty simple for the most part, but the biggest threat has to be the Typhoos, not just because they're the stage hazard, but because Nintendo plopped one directly next to the flagpole. They can't be killed by any projectile, and they give us coins when we hit the flagpole. Thankfully, you can just choose to go to 6-6 instead, which is easily possible coinless. Castle-3. This is a fast-paced speedrun level, which is broken apart by clear pipes. One of the clear pipes contains coins, so you may have to take a detour. Another one plops you directly into a set of coins, so it might genuinely be better to walk across the top instead. Castle-4! There's nothing all that hard about this stage, except for the ending. In my first playthrough, I got completely jump-scared by these coins. Castle-5! There's barely any room to get the key key tokens in the first place, but Mr. Deathcloud chases you back down to the bottom again. If you kill any of the fizzlets, you get automatic coins, so you gotta either wait or do some super ambitious long jumps. Castle! I had the bright idea of trying to get Green Star 2 without power-ups, which was hard. You probably thought that you can only wall jump against 2 opposite facing walls, but you can actually wall jump off surfaces which are 90 degrees from each other. It's very easy with Rosalina, but we don't have access to her yet. Just don't try this, please. It's so difficult to, like, do. I can do a couple of 90-degree wall jumps, but doing so many in a row is just unrealistic. And then I almost get up like that. Like, come on. Yes! 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 Bowser-3. This level contains many clear pipes which happen to contain putrid coins. You have to get on the very edge of this clear pipe, climb to the top with Cat Peach, jump off, float, and dive to the stamp area, all while the piranha plants are trying to bite your face off. There's another clear pipe containing coins, but we can just walk around that one instead. Also, I made the mistake of going for Green Star 2. Don't go for Green Star 2. Yeah, there's a mystery box. Bowser-6! I was expecting this stage to be brutal, but shockingly enough, the light from the light box counts as a projectile, which means everything will drop its coin on the floor or off the edge. You can also tap the power blocks before you reach them to wipe out the dry bones easily. So, after all those hours of work, we finally reached the final boss. I barely even had enough green stars to enter, although there are a few more available that I didn't get originally. I won't discuss impossible green stars right now, perhaps I'll save that for another day. But anyway, was this stage going to increase our coin counter past 2 coins? It was the question on everybody's mind. And we're safe! There are barely any coins in the final boss at all, and we can easily avoid every last one. There are no coins near the flagpole, and there are no coins in the credits, which means our final coin count is 2 coins. Thank you all so much for watching this video. It's been a big project of mine for a few months, and although it sucks that I wasn't first, I've made some amazing new friends through doing these challenge runs. My next challenge run will be out very soon, as the research for it is already completed. It's New Super Mario Bros. Wii without ever pressing left. After that, I intend to cover some other challenge runs much more frequently. I've been making challenge videos since the start of 2017, and I think it's time to bring them back. If you're new, I do challenge videos and ROM hack videos multiple times a week, so make sure you stick around. But yeah, that's me done for today. See you next time.